Hey guys, welcome back to Medieval Dynasty for episode 3. And as always, I'm Dash, and this is Dash Games. Now, we left off during night, and I was a little worried about it being the last day of the season. Guess I miscounted. So I made a simple campfire just over here, and slept through the night, hoping I wouldn't wake up in the bed. Well, back to town. It's our town, so we didn't have to run all the way back here to come talk to Unagast. So let's go deliver the knuckle sandwich. Where is he? Right here? Really, Unagast? It's always nice to see you, Racemer. Unagast, hello. I've talked with Sambor. No. He's a real sweetheart. He's sweet like a jar of honey. Let's go with, are you kidding? He was the most terrifying person I've ever met. Be glad you didn't meet him on a bad day. How do you know I didn't? You're here. I see. He did tell me about my uncle, though. The story about the Lord of the Orchards. He has some unexpectedly good storytelling skills, doesn't he? Yes, he really does. I was downright astonished by that. One time I swear he went for over a year without speaking a single word, but when we were sitting by the fire he remembered some anecdote, laughed out loud and began his tale. Went from a total mute to the master of ceremonies. The narrative was so gripping it was hard not to listen. He even did voices. But after finishing he became silent again. I've never fully understood that side of him. A theater genius trapped in the body of a bear wrestler. He actually wanted me to give you something. Actually, that's a good comparison. Really? And what is that? Knuckle sandwich? Yeah, that sounds exactly like Sambor. So are you going to deliver? You want me to? Oh, sure, I love people punching me in the face. Oh boy. The guys who wrote this game have some good timing on some of these things, I think. Around the valley, I'm known for it. Would you be so kind and do it for free, though? I'm all out of my being punched in the face budget. Okay, you're joking. I was starting to worry there for a second. Don't. Sambor just likes to say crap like that. But if he asks, I'll tell him you knocked me out cold. And just out of curiosity, what did Sambor tell you about him becoming part of the pack? He said you were looking for the best to recruit, and that he was an obvious choice. Yeah, that seems like something he would say. Well, clearly he's full of crap. It's not a pleasant memory, but I believe you deserve to know the whole story. We didn't recruit him. Well, I guess we did. Jordan did. But that wasn't a matter of choice. When Jordan and I started to follow his mission together, we were rather successful. Everything was going smoothly. Too easy, even. We were doing a lot of good, putting many well-deserved smiles on oppressed faces. That's when we let our guard down. Oh, no. There was a secret guild formed by a few higher-ranking knights and barons. We called them the Vendors. Bunch of really heartless bastards. The most lucrative businesses was selling a living merchandise. And no, I'm not talking about animals. Please don't say it. Probably slavery. Yep. Slavery was strictly forbidden in the realm. The queen was adamant about that. Well, the vendors had their own set of rules to follow. They caged them like cattle, mostly women and children. Forced to fight rats for the poor. Little rations they were being given in the damp dungeon they were held in. Oh my god. The guild preferred quantity or quality, so they didn't care about diseases and they didn't tend to the wounds. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna be sick. Yeah, me too. Sometimes it took them weeks to get the dead out of the cages. Survival of the fittest, or rather, outlasting the least fortunate. It was simply horrible, if you ask me. All of the damn guild deserved a cruel slowdown. I agree. But that wasn't how we operated. Jordan made it I don't know why I said way, but very clear from day one. Thieves of honor, I can respect that. We were never to take a life. So Batman, Spider-Man, pretty much any superhero. That was the most important of rules. Okay. Anyway, we managed to get everyone out. The carriages full of broken people. Even the horses kept their heads low, mourning. The despair in the air was even more poisonous than the stench of rotting flesh. And in all that, we forgot to make ourselves safe as well. We were caught by the mercenaries who brought us to the torture chamber. Oof. Yeah, this gruesome place had even worse rooms hidden inside. Unbelievable. The vendors weren't in their patient mood, so they sent their worst torture right away. I was horror-struck, but truly petrified, could barely breathe. Jordan didn't say a word. Just looked at me. His eyes were relaxed but focused. I realized he wanted me to be calm as well, but I just couldn't. He went first. The torturer strapped Jordan to a chair and started swinging. His fists were like anvils. Every hit drew blood, broke bones. In a matter of seconds, Jordan's face looked like a body pulp. The only thing poking through it was his smile. It was one of many times I wondered if he was even human. The torturer quickly realized they needed different tools for such a unique specimen. I went to grab his blades. That's when Jordan started talking. Listen. He was making my offer, one after another, but the torturer just kept carving his torso like he was preparing his steak to be grilled. There was so much blood I could taste it in my mouth. I wanted to pass out. Just to run away from all that. But I couldn't. My heart was pounding way too fast. That's horrible. It is. Suddenly, the torturer stopped. He looked at me and back at Jordan. This was the only thing he said. If you're lying, you're going to watch me do the same to him. I was about to puke, but Jordan just nodded, so he untied us both and helped us escape. There were more mercenaries on our way. Heavily armed, no one stopped us. Even they were terrified of that guy. We managed to get out in one piece. Well, we managed to get out alive. Jordan's wounds wouldn't heal for weeks. Even after that, he was scarred so badly, it looked like he had chainmail stitched into his skin. But we have escaped death, and its emissary became one of us. The torturer was Sambor, wasn't it? Yeah, I kind of figured. Now I have no words. Now I understand why Sambor didn't want to tell the truth. It sounds absolutely horrid. To be honest, the nightmare of that night never stopped. How could you want a person like that amongst your troop? You think I wanted that cutthroat anywhere near me? I couldn't get a wink of sleep with him around. For days I was constantly watching my back, watching his every move. So why didn't you blow him off? Get rid of him, I mean. That simple. Jordan made a deal with him, promised him the only thing that mattered to that brute, which was money. A whole lot more than what the guild was paying him, and a cut from every heist that we did. But couldn't you just pay him off or run away? Yeah, you would think. Needed a drink. That's not the way Jordan did things. He was a master liar, but when he gave someone his word for real, he never backed down. Again, an honest thief, which is rare. Besides, as we found out later, Sambor wasn't evil in his nature. He was just a true soldier. Did what was asked of him. Jordan spent hours talking with him, explaining our rules of conduct. Sambor never broke any of them, not once. Now that's a good soldier. Follow orders to the T, I guess. That's incredible. Your lives. I mean, I don't think I would be able to handle all that. I don't know if I could either. Honestly, I hope you never have to. I've been through a lot, and after all these years, the thing I wish for you the most is to have a boring, steady life. Compared to your story's boring, sure sounds pleasant. Then I have a special request for you that will help you achieve that boredom. Sure, what do you need? I need you to go to Barrow, find Ilda, and get my scythe back for her. Consider it done. Well, that was a long story, but God, it was actually kind of funny. So let's go find this chick. Just 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, we're back now. Let's head over to Barrow and get the goth scythe from Ilda. Now, Barrow, or however you pronounce it, is across the water. So we'll just walk. One would think that we'd be... Okay, it just kind of looked like he was wearing not much under the water, but one would think that we'd be swimming when it's up to our chest rather than waiting. Be a little bit quicker. But I don't think the guys who have made the game have implemented swimming, there's a lot they still want to implement, like multiplayer and a few other things that are on the roadmap. This is a full release game, but there is a roadmap for it, which I find kind of funny. But, whatever. Hello, do I know you? Hello, Ilda. I'm here for Unigos Scythe. Take a hike, kid. I want it fair and square. One? Ha! That little snake didn't even tell you about that, huh? That figures. I don't know what you mean. He only wanted me to get his scythe back. It's my scythe now. Okay, relax. What can I do to get your scythe then? You can buy from me, of course, or we could play for it. Let's go with what's the game. Same game that Unigos lost. Made Unigos lose all his money on a scythe. Ha! The game of riddles. How is it played? Simple. I tell you 3 riddles. You must answer all of them correctly. One mistake and the game is over. You win and get the scythe. And if I lose, I'll go easy on you this time. If you lose, you don't owe me anything. You just forfeit the chance of getting the scythe for free. Okay, well, hit me with the riddles. I'm pretty good at them. First one. What disappears the second you say it? That's silence? Say its name. Silence. Correct. Ready for the next one? Here it is. Feed me and I live. Yeah, give me a drink and I die. What am I? Fire. You feed it and wood and it lives. You give it a drink of water and it goes out. Oh, you're good. Better than me, better than Mr. Big Castilian already. But can you get this final one? Listen carefully. I fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? Well, a cloud rains when it cries. Yeah, it flies in the sky by the power of the wind because it's so light. And it has... What was the other one? Wherever darkness goes, wherever I go, darkness follows me. Well, that's the shade under a cloud. So, a cloud. Damn, you're sharp. Congratulations. You win an old man's crappy scythe, and it doesn't get any better than that. Oh my god, I love this game's sense of humor sometimes. Thank you for the game. I had fun. Take care. And here I thought you were going to give me, present me with a challenge. Good luck finding more fools. I'm going to choose that one. Well, let's give Unigos back his scythe, guys, and see what happens. But this time, I'm going to take the bridge. We got quite a bit of Dynasty experience from that, so that should be nice for us to be able to farm out a little bit more. We have 5 buildings in the village. Well, our village, not any of the villages that surround us. And I do want to expand a little bit more today. I will I will go back to the village and explain what we're going to build and lay it down, and then I'll farm off camera while probably watching some YouTube videos or doing something. And I will bring you guys back after that and probably go recruit a few people. So let's see if we can get more buildings in our village right now. You're back already? Hey, Unigos, I got your scythe. Splendid. Were there any troubles on the way? Not at all. Good lad, I have news. Sambor is looking for me. Oh boy. For me, are you sure? I've been told he asked about the one with funny eyes and stupid face. Okay, I see. Okay then. I won't prolong the simulation and I will go find him. I think I'm going to immediately that for next season, but... Well, let's head back to town, guys. Ours. I mean... Oh. You know what? I keep on forgetting to do this every time I go, and you guys have probably screamed at me for the last 2 episodes. Dash! It's all the stuff in your inventory that you don't need. You're gonna need money for taxes. You're right. Dieter, show me your wares.
Only the the best products here.
Cute. For sides. Let's see how much 131 feathers gets me. 196 silver coins. Leather. I don't need leather right now. That'll get me 12. Meat bottle. 3 moral mushrooms. Oat ale. We don't need these. Holy crap, that was a good chunk of change. 11 straw. 4 wheat. I know I'm going to be kicking myself in the butt when I get farmers for that, but whatever. Clay. Okay, well, we got almost 1,000 silver, so that's pretty good. Let's hit 5 and go farewell. Now that's not a bad little chunk of change to run into. I don't want to go talk to Soundboard right now. Honestly, one issue with Soundboard per couple episodes is a good one, and good enough for me. I do want to see if we can get into the next season, because that's when berries become really good for us, and we live right near a whole bunch of berries. I also want to pick them for not food, but for the rot, so I can make fertilizer. Oh, G, not G, M, not G, Dash. You're not playing Elden Ring, you're playing a Medieval Dynasty. G is not the key for map. So I hope you guys have been enjoying both series, both Elden Ring and Medieval Dynasty, and if you haven't checked that out, I just posted in episode 4 as I'm recording this episode of Medieval Dynasty. So, go enjoy that. It's a good series. Shameless plug for another series of mine. Ooh. We got another rabbit. Oh well, we lost the trap. Okay. Yeah, we're going to be okay for a while. Sorry guys, I'm just looking around, and I know I'm going to need to fill this up with food, but my hunters will do that too. So, how long until I can go to bed? Sleep until next season. Well, now we gotta go new quest. Good morning, my neighbors. Now we have to complete 3 side quests for our neighbors and flirt successfully once. Well, let's see what we have in our journal. Do we have any side quests? No, we have to bring a story and Alwyn. So we had to wait until summer to talk to Alwyn. Now that it's summer, we can. But, like I said, it's summer. We want berries. But we also want our our population higher. So I'm kind of in a conundrum, guys. Do I want to go spend most of this episode hunting down side quests on the map? Or do I want to go Veronica has them, and so does Dookie. Or do I want to go back to Soundboard? Actually, guys, let's go back to Soundboard, and I'll bring you guys back when I get to them. So hold on tight. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're back. Now, well, I must have the worst luck in video games. Cage for A4 goes weeks in-game without seeing friggin' one bandit. I skipped one season and I found 5. I ran away like a chicken. Then I noticed they were trailing back one by one, so I slowly pecked them off and kept running back and forth. I thought I was recording, but unfortunately I wasn't. So that's on me. What took you so long? Hello, I heard you were looking for me. You need to kill it. Whoa, whoa, easy. What are you talking about? That blasted owl, of course. Can't you hear it? Sure, it's called wildlife. You practically live in the forest. How is that new to you? Don't try to make an old fool out of me, boy. This is insane. The bloody owl is making me insane. Try to come down and calm down and describe the problem to me if you want my help. I can't sleep because of that damn bird. It hoots and hoots and hoots and hoots. I want it dead. Why can't you deal with it yourself? I don't hunt anymore. Are you serious? You literally live in a hunter's lodge. I didn't build this place. The hunter died a while ago, and I just took it. I like it. At least I did before this bloody owl showed up. If you don't mind me asking, I do mind you asking. Do you buy your meat now? I don't see you keeping any animals. Listen to me, brat. Listen to me, little brat. I don't have to explain myself to you. Not now and not ever. But if it will make you shut up, no, I don't buy any meat. Lately, I tend to eat mostly vegetables and grains. That's exactly what my food eats. Huh? That's exactly what that makes no sense. Damn, you're so annoying. During my life, I did some things, bad things. Things that shouldn't be done, nor by me, nor by anyone. Not by me, not by anyone. It changed when I met your uncle. He helped me atone, at least in some way. So when our ways parted, I made a promise to myself. No more violence. No more blood on my hands. But if you keep getting on my nerves, I may revoke my promise. Do you want that? Excuse me, dear sir. I have an owl to hunt. Speaking as a lifelong pacifist, that's a good... it's not a bad conversion. But I do eat meat. So, what the hell is this out? Is it this guy? It can't be. Really? Go away, I'm working. What are you doing here? It's none of your business. Oh, I believe it is. You're the damn owl, aren't you? No idea what you're talking about, mate. I'd leave if I were you. Do you even know what you're doing? Yeah, earning the easiest coins of my life. That's all that matters to me. Oh, really? Well, I've just been sent to kill this noisy owl. Are you trying to threaten me? Be very careful of your next words. Not at all. It's not me who you should be afraid of, but my employer. Yeah, and who's that supposed to be? Sambor? Wait, I don't know a... wait, did you say Sambor? That's right. Listen, man, I don't want any trouble. I was just hired to come here from time to time and pretend to be an owl. I had no idea I was crossing your paths. I'll leave and never come back. Please, just let me be. Relax. Just tell me who hired you and you can be on your way. It was Wolrad. He lives in a place called Tukti. That's all I know, I swear. I believe you, and I hope I won't regret that. Because if I do... You won't? That's the truth. And I'll never come back here again. Alright then. You go now. I have no idea why the hell that guy would hire somebody to play an owl. And I took care of your owl. Is it dead? Nope, he's gone and won't be back. Hey, I know that will sound like a mental, but that wasn't really an owl. It was a man hired to pretend to be one. What are you talking about? It's absurd. Believe me, I know. He was supposedly hired by a man called Wolrad. Do you know him? Ha ha ha, that son of a bitch. Ha 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 ha. He really got me, so you do. Of course I know him. He was one of us. The Undying Fist. Still don't like that name. Was he really? The owl said he lives in a place called Tutki. Yeah, it's not far from here. He lives there with his family selling donkeys. I guess it's because he was always an ass. Uh-oh. I would love to meet him. And you will, because you will deliver a parcel to him for me. Let me guess. Is it another knuckle sandwich? A special surprise, but you need to come back later. I need some time to prepare it. Actually, come back tomorrow. I'll make it grander. Alright, see you tomorrow. I don't want to ask. Dynasty reputation. Do we have it? Oops, did not mean to hit tab yet. Management. Still have 5 buildings, guys, so... let's see. Oops. Fire. Let's see if we can spend, if we can finally, if we can sleep through the day. Holy crap, that's a long distance. Light a fire. Sleep. 3 hours, 58 minutes. Well, guys, I'm gonna hang out here while I wait till we can sleep, and I'll bring you back in the next morning. Well, first I'm gonna get some water from that stream over there. So, we'll be right back. And we're back. Now, let's go talk to Sambor, shall we? Let's go see what he has to say. Or, give us. What is it now? Is the parcel ready? Uh-oh. Ah, yes. All nice, warm, and ready. Did you say warm? This doesn't sound good, guys. No, did you? I'm pretty sure that... Here it is. Go to Tutki and give that to Wolred himself. As you wish. Okay, well, let's see where Tutki is. Oh boy, it's way over here. Guys, I will head that way myself, and I will bring you back when we're at Tutki to give Wolred whatever the heck's in this present. See you soon. Hey guys, welcome back. Well, I don't have to go to Tutki. I came into this wonderful little village, and, well, I thought I was recording. I talked to her, and I did a flirt. Then I talked to this gentleman, and he was looking for a new axe, and, well, that got me the all 3 quests that we needed done, so we can get 5 out of 10 buildings. It also got us some more skills in diplomacy, so let's see. Diplomatic knowledge... Diplomat Romeo. Let's go with more dynasty point reps. Reputation increase. Always good to have. Now we got the hunting lodge, food storage. We got the kitchen and the smithy. Those are nice, and the workshop. All of this is really nice for us. All of this is good for us. So now we can head back to our village, and I can lay down the foundations. I will bring you right back when we are at home. Okay, back. Sorry, you had a sneezing fit. Don't know why, but let's talk to him finally. Wolred, stop. Well, I'll be damned. Excuse me. One is bright, the other is dark, both filled with a spark. Your eyes, you must be Racemir. Well, it's actually Racy. Never mind, how did you know my name? I knew your uncle, Jordan. Besides, I've always been good with names. Ranagast. Okay, whatever. What are you doing here? I would never think to see you in the flesh. Sambor sent me to you. He asked me to deliver this parcel. Oh, my sweet child, I would throw that away immediately if I were you. What? Why? Well, taking that I know the guy. I've known this guy for over 20 years, and that I can smell this parcel from over here. I can guarantee that it contains his feces. Yeah, I knew that. Gross. What the heck was wrong with him? Ha 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 ha. Well, he couldn't fool a master prankster, but I'm sure pulled a number on you. A number 2, that is. Ha ha ha. I guess it's kind of funny. Ha ha. I've been doing practical jokes to this sack of muscles for decades. If you could have only seen some of my best work. Good memories. Yeah, I bet. Anyways, I hope that bag of crap was not the only thing bringing you to me. Of course not. I've been actually talking with Unigos and Sambor about the pack. So, amazing. I'm afraid that I'll let the cat out of the bag. We had to be very careful not to share our business with anyone. Always trying to be invisible and anonymous. Well, that must have been weird for Jordan when he became Castilian. All this attention. This guy right here is kind of in my way and making it very hard for me to concentrate on him. Michael was a Castilian? Yes, he was, and Unigos took over that position after he died. Didn't you know that? It's kind of suspicious, but I don't know. No, Unagos never mentioned that. Must have slipped his mind. Sure it did. I would have loved to hear more stories, but I'm trying to learn as much as I can about my uncle. Good thing for you. I found. Good thing you found me then. I love reminiscing all the adventures of the menacing phantoms. Actually, that was not bad. Menacing phantoms. That was the name of the pack. They didn't tell you that? Those old farts and their memory problems. I'm going to tell you all about it. But first, I need your help. You see, a large pack of wolves formed in the forest nearby. I'm afraid that they will attack us at any moment now. Oh my, that sounds serious. It is. That's why I need you to build a palisade as soon as possible. I already have a plan for it. It won't be much of a palisade, but a wooden maze all around Tutki. That way, the wolves will get lost, confused, and less likely to attack. Well, that doesn't sound right. I got all the necessary tools. I'll only need some logs, and that's where I need your help. Oh boy, this sounds like it's a joke or something. Sure thing. I can help you gather some materials. How many logs do you need? I believe 1,000. 1,000? No, nope, 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 nope. And yes, I do know it, but that's still a heart attack waiting to happen. 1,000 logs? 1,000? You can't be serious. Quickly, ram, pam, pam. Okay, I gotta remember that one. It's very similar though. There's no time to waste. And dialogue. I'm not bringing 1,000 logs, just so you know. It's a joke. What's troubling you, Rudolph? The red-nosed reindeer. It's almost Christmas time, I know. But I'm not going to start singing Christmas carols, don't worry. Just to make things clear, you're pranking me with the logs, right? What do you mean? The wolves are... Yeah, you got me. I was just messing around, but there is something I'd like your help with, actually. I need you to kill my cow. Right. It set its for treason, probably? You collaborated with those wolves, huh? I'm afraid this time it's not a joke. We bought this cow for a few years back. Her name is Marla. She stopped giving milk a while ago. My wife insists that we butcher her because soon the meat will become inedible. But I just can't. She feels like part of the family now. Kids grew up along with her. We're all sharing memories together. You share memories with a cow? Okay, as somebody who grew up around farmers, this is odd still. Even to some farmers I know. Don't be like that. You know what I mean. Will you put her down? Just do it out of my sight. No problem. I don't have feelings for food. Now, let's go talk to his wife. And isn't he supposed to be selling the donkeys? Doesn't it seem like Amanda does? Hello, you're Wolverat's wife, I presume? Hello? That's me, Amanda, and you're? My name's Racemir. I'm Jordan's nephew, or rather, I was. I'm sorry, honey. I never met your uncle, but Wolverat and him sure were close friends. What can I help you with? I'm actually here to help you with your problem Wolverat told me about, Marla. Oh, are you getting helpless with this big baby who is slaughtering it? Yes. Finally, thank you for that. Come back to me when it's done. I'll reward you with a little something. I'll do that. Not too sure what she means by something, though. Could be something or something. Nah, it's probably just something. Not the... But let's be thorough and skin our cow. That guy's 5 leather and a couple of meat. Now where are you, Wolrad? This way. How'd it go? I killed it. So you really did, huh, then? It wasn't what you wanted? Wanted? No. But I guess that's what had to happen. What about a story about the pack, then? Naturally, a deal is a deal, my friend. Before meeting Jordan and the pack, I was, I guess you could call me a gambling artist or professional dice player. But it would be simpler to call me a common crook. Yeah, I missed what I was supposed to say. I was traveling... Oh, go on. Probably. I was traveling from tavern to tavern where I would cheat using my special dice and earn some money. I was pretty decent with my act, but Jordan saw through me right away. His eyes were burning a hole in my palm while I was switching the dice, and when I dared glance in his way, he smiled at me. Even though he knew I was cheating and lost playing with me, he didn't say a thing. Paid up, shook my hand, and left the table. I was intrigued, like never before, so I followed him. I saw him meeting up with the rest of the pack, so I followed them too. I don't even know when I lost sight of Soundboard, but suddenly he grabbed me from behind. That giant picked me up by the throat with one hand, threatened to kill me if he sees me one more time. That must have been terrifying. Smart thing to do would be to run away and stay away from those people. But I've never been a smart man. Oh boy, obviously pulling pranks on Soundboard. So I kept following them. Next time, Soundboard added a beating to the threat. I couldn't see for 2 weeks out of my left eye, but I didn't stop. They were more and more annoyed with me, so I just started to ignore me. So they just started to ignore me instead. It didn't bother them that I was following them. Then it stopped bothering them that I was riding near them. Then with them. So I started camping with them as well, eat with them. Finally, one day when they entered a tavern, I sat with them at the table, and Jordan passed me a cup and a plate, just like he did for everyone else. Unagast asked me about my name, and that was it. I was part of the family. So you were like a stray dog that didn't want to go away. Pretty much. Exactly. That. I know how stupid it sounds, pathetic really, but looking back, that was the best decision I've ever made. Sure, they were making fun of me from time to time, treating me differently at first. I was the youngest of them all. But after a while, I really felt like one of them, and I knew they loved me. That's really beautiful. It really is. Sometimes you can't choose your family. Well, sometimes you can, and most times you can't, so. I'll never forget my first mission. We were tricking a countess into signing over her mansion to the orphanage. It was amazing. I felt ecstatic and just at the same time. Ecstatic and just at the same time. A noble crook without any guilt, but a sense of achievement, and I did good. Even Jordan's right hand said so. You mean Unagast? Unagast. Well, he and Jordan were certainly like brothers, but I believe it was always clear for everybody that it was Kestrel who was second in command. Haven't met him yet, or him or her yet. Kestrel, who's that? They didn't tell you about? Oh, her. Okay. They didn't tell you about her? Well, then I won't as well. It's not my story to tell. You should go and talk to Unagast. I will, and it was an immense pleasure meeting you, Wolrad. And for me as well. Jordan would have liked you. I can promise you that. Until next time, Ratatouille. Oh boy, if he gets my name right, it'd be nice. Till next time. So, that's the third member, and we just heard about the fourth member of this pack. That's interesting. What do you guys think? Now, do we come back here and talk to her to see if she's got anything for us?
Treating you.
Nope.
See you soon.
Well, let's see how far we are from home. Oh, we're quite a bit. Actually, guys, I'm going to call it an episode here. If you've enjoyed today's content and you're new here, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon for all my daily uploads. Now, if you're not new here and you haven't, why haven't you yet? And please do. What else? Tomorrow, Elden Ring will be released after this wonderful episode. So, look forward to enjoying episode 5 of Elden Ring, where we go after the first of the main storyline bosses. And then episode 4 of Medieval Dynasty will come out, where we will spend a little bit of time building and exploring a little bit of what we're creating, and then recruiting all the villagers we need to automate. So please, stay tuned for more content from me. I've been Dash, you guys have been amazing, and it's time for me to dash on off. See you all later.